Let's try that again.
Dum, dum.
Beer. Is that Jurassic?
All right. Looks like we're back.
Hey.
When did we lose you, chat?
Jamie Giraffe, let us know where we were lost.
I believe it was during your introduction, Jen.
Was it at I'm a Bully?
I hope that's what kicked us off. Yeah, we
Yep.
I'm a bully, and then cut.
Twitch kicked us right off for that. They're like, sorry, terms and services, you know.
Absolutely. I meant to say, speaking of stopping bullies, I am
Middle
Jen
of
Vaughn.
Valka.
I was in the middle of Valka. Valka, Matt, to
crap.
you.
Oh, I'm Matt, and Valka, the fully monochromatic Shadowkai witch elf from the Shadowfell who ain't gonna put up with no bullies no more.
Heck yeah! And I'm Jen Vaughn, and I'm here to take out bullies in monster or human form as Marrowmorn Star. Sorry, Orc Bard Shade. Very lavender, very lovely. And dead. Also.
Yes.
Very dead.
Also
That's this game.
if you're not already dead, you're slowly dying. And yes, that that brings us to the recap. So before we jump in, remind us and everyone here what happened last time.
Caused some problems.
Yeah, Willy, I should say, Snotrag did a lot of stuff. Tell us what Snotrag did, Willy.
Snotrag likes shiny things and likes to steal. So, basically, under the cover of an argument from his refound buddies, he snuck into an arena, a very squishy floored arena that was fleshy and spongy, and. Well, I mean, got caught, but, did it very stealthily. Got stealthily caught. Just going to the back into the stables and finding the biggest bug and making an escape.
Yeah. In DM terms, we went off-roading, huh?
I think you mean we bugged out of that storyline for a minute.
Okay, and thank you for joining us tonight at the...
That's a record!
That's a record! Very fun. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Good night.
Yes. It's really great. You all been super great, but there always comes a time with every group where all of a sudden you just gotta pull a game out of your ass, and you know what? It was a good time. I hope everyone had fun.
It
was a wild chase.
And so you all had made off with Monster, had kept traveling down towards your destination of the Pure City, the city of Vandecool, going, traveling along this miles and miles long tunnel, eventually stopping about halfway through to take a rest. And Valka used a very cool thing that was like essentially Leomund's tiny hut, but very witchy and very blended into nature. But unfortunately, Monster was too big to fit inside, and so had to sleep outside in the bug house. And because of that, Ghoul Patrol, who was on the lookout for this absconded creature, was like, "Oh look, here it is! Wow, that was so easy."
And then...
Yeah, tell us how you threw your voice, like one of those French girls.
I mean, being a Kenku, it's pretty indicative of your race that I can mimic really well. So I tried to get them all to just run away so we could just have Monster, and that they're all a bunch of dude bros, and I pretended to be a sexy lady.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't work though.
You got the attention of half of them, so it was the group of the group of 6, that had rode up, and half of them went to go investigate this poor fallen lady with the torn dress.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it that way, yeah, we only committed war crimes to like half of the guards, so it's fine.
The other half kept going after Monster, and then Marrowmorn.
Yeah, I accidentally just used every point I had, or every power I had, and exploded and Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
you-
took one out. I immediately obliterated one.
Yeah, not just killed, like straight up exploded. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which was not cool. They were just doing their jobs.
And they told you that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, that wasn't just me realizing my.
Hey, are you feeling bad about it yet?
Yes, I felt. I don't like to kill, period, usually in game, but like, I just was like, gotta save that bug, and like that was
Important
Also-
bug.
Also just Marrowmorn really hates Valka's hat and has tried to do many things to it over time, and
You gotta get over the hat.
Very
Hat's really
tall,
holding
hard
you
to get
back.
over.
there's something not right with it, and you're not seeing it.
Well, it's on my head, so whatever.
Right. Well, I'm saying it's like could
I
be
can see it
behind
right
you.
now. I just
Oh,
have to look up.
I love-
The room is quite wide.
A literalist, the worst kind of person. I don't understand how joking works. What are you, an Encino man? Get out of here. Man out of time.
Wow, what a
Anyway.
reference. Oh, brilliant. So good. And so, yes, you all had a short combat, but the monster was taking off continuing down this hallway, down towards where there are some, down towards the edge of the Sulphur Sea, out of sight from you all. And you all, after a short, brief battle, had finished up the rest of your long rest. And that is where we are picking up. So you all can wake up after the spell wears off, and you are sort of ejected back into this dull, featureless tunnel that has a smattering of some lichen on the wall that monster had been chewing on. But other than that, it's pretty quiet down here.
Hmm.
So we didn't hear them like coming back down the tunnel to return the beetle, huh?
No.
Well, the good news is that the beetle monster is definitely up the tunnel. Bad news is we have no idea how far and in what condition then.
Well, Cross Magma Lake seem difficult. Need beetle.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a dock there supposedly, so we could probably rent or stay on the road. But maybe we can maybe we'll be able to find Monster. I assume we treated Monster better than his previous owners, so maybe he will respond to us.
It was clacking as it was getting pulled away.
Yeah,
Hmm.
a classic sign that it loves us, misses us. So, right?
Yes?
I mean, I don't know how many beetles you've known in your life. There's something to clean flesh off of bones, which are quite helpful for.
Most beetle 6 killer meat, 6 killer eat. So new experience. Yes.
I'd like to see you try with Monster. Not really.
Ideas, but no, later.
Okay, he's not like a walking feast, is he to you? Like a giant
No.
ice cream. Okay.
Eat for days.
No. Like big roast, but need more time. More time, yes.
Alex Killer, do you normally like cook the beetles that you eat, or you just eat them raw?
Depending beetle, yes. Poo beetles, cook poo
yeah.
beetles. Other beetles, depend. Many ways cook beetle.
All right. And I know, sorry, Sage, we're also walking while we say this.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
are
sure.
going somewhere.
We are moving rather. I can see your brain working and like rolling like.
They're just standing there. talking
Random
about
encounter. No, so yeah, you're discussing this and walking along, and it takes quite a few hours later. You would guess I mean, it's so hard to tell since without the sun to tell you what time of day it is, without any movement really of air down here.
I am
seems-
definitely sleepy, yes.
But this, you've been in pitch blackness, so, it makes it really easy to fall asleep, though.
This is dangerous.
And so, feels probably about 4 hours later. Definitely walked about, like 15 miles. And what did you do? The sulfur sea greets your nose first with its roiling, rotten egg smell. The second to greet you is the almost radioactive yellow of the sea itself that dazzles this tremendous cavern as the light filters up to the ceiling and refracts off the millions of stalactites that ornament it. At the rocky edge of this sort of so-called beach, you see a smattering of unimpressive buildings perched there. So there is basically a dock with two little separate areas with 2 ships. You see one of the ships looks just absolutely beat to shit. It's got a bunch of holes on the top of the deck. You see the sail is just ripped to shreds. You see that the other one is empty. Immediately close to that, you see 3 buildings. You see one, a tavern called the Hardy Spirits, and then you see a building that has a sign that reads above it, administrative building, and then the other one you see is just labeled warehouse.
Don't get too close to the warehouse. It might bite you.
I knew where you were going.
Yeah,
I need to see how it landed, but I knew it was going there.
I saw it sketched in a bathroom once.
Check out Willy's Build-A-Ware workshop.
Yes.
Available. Yeah, it's on the DM's Guild. Yeah, you can turn
DM's
anything
Guild.
into a ware.
And Aware. This is WERE.
Mm-hmm.
Were bear, werewolf, warehouse.
Can always add it to it.
Check it out,
Anyway.
DM's Go.
All right, so not the warehouse, thanks to something we all saw in the bathroom.
Should we go looking in the bar for someone to help us get across, or should we go to the administration building? 'Cause, I mean, I know that sailors like to hang out in bars, right?
Yeah, I feel like we could get someone for cheaper coin and less paper trail at bar versus admin.
No paper. Yes, no
Yeah.
paper.
You think we're gonna end up in the shitty ship or the empty ship?
Most likely. I mean, in which case we could just take it, but we'll be bringing it back too. Ooh, maybe. Oh, what if we just bought everyone in the bar rounds? They get too drunk. They keep staying, drinking. We take the boat. Boom, boom. By the time
Yeah.
we've sobered up.
Who know boat?
Oh wait,
Still or not no boat.
Small
no
small
idea.
note. There's just one boat currently, but you see that there are 2 docks. One of them is empty. But
Oh,
one of them,
okay.
one's got the shitty boat.
Yeah, I put
I
torn
thought there
pills
was an empty boat, and I don't know.
up in better condition. I like
Yeah.
how you tried. For the nerve.
From the docks, can you see the Vendor Cool place? Can you see across the Sulphur Sea to it?
It's very, very, it's very dim in here. There isn't a lot of illumination. You can, and with the heat from the sea, that's coming out from the sulfur, it's created this very sort of tumultuous fog that sort of shrouds everything. So it's very difficult to see more than 50 feet in front of you.
Gotcha. All right. Well, maybe someone who's good at bartering maybe take the lead here, I guess. Maybe you can get us a good deal on a round trip.
Stick. Never mind. That was a silly joke.
We've all got our ghoul costumes on, right?
I would assume that we would turn them
yes.
on.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we just never talk about it till Sage distinctly asks us.
Hmm.
Noted. All right, so we're heading into the hardy spirits.
Mhm.
So you can walk in and you can see that amidst the bare stone tables and stools, you see a half dozen yellow-tinged ghosts hopelessly wandering around, and even fewer actual patrons. So you see two men seated, two Darkhold men seated at the bar, and behind the bar you see this orc Darkhold man who has, you can see, has broken tusks and is changing one of the kegs and changing like one of the taps at the front, and goes, "Oh, newbies, nice. Have a seat. You want the special this month that we've got on the menu if you're hungry is roasted bat, and we've got 3 different beers."
Marrowmorn turns around. Everyone's roasted bat. Is that a joke? I should be refreshing raw. This is test.
6 you'll eat any bat.
You can see
alright,
it's
yeah.
like written on the menu.
I mean,
behind
yeah,
him.
just remembering that table feast. It was
I'll
terrifying.
have whatever the cheapest beer is, as long as it's not like flavored like pumpkin or something.
Yes. What are the flavor profiles of the beers?
Well, we got one that's it's taken by these mushrooms that are harvested from the forest of forgetting, and then the Darrow chew them and then spit the mash, and then they take that and put that in a barrel, and it ferments for like a month. Knock your fucking socks off.
That's the one. It's not like we're trying to save the world or anything. We're not on a timeline.
As you all can kind of like wander in and, approach the bar and look to take a seat, these ghosts that are just wandering around, they just float so gently towards you, just uncomfortably close, and you just hear them whisper, "Recover my body so that I can rest, please."
I think these ghosts are drunk.
I heard of barflies, but this is ridiculous.
We just helped Ellery. Isn't that our good deed for the financial quarter? Plus everything else we're doing. Looking to everyone else. Nobody cares.
6 killer pretend not speak common.
She
Yes.
says in common.
Yes. Only
The ghost looks at you.
learn two
I
sentences.
heard that.
This sentence and sentence to explain sentence. Yes.
Do they look like a ghost sailor, or is it just a plain ghost?
They look like a chump.
These ghosts look basically like they have lost all human form, as if they have been ghosts for so long that they have forgotten how they look. They have forgotten what their ghost clothes look like, and so they're just like basically look like a sheet ghost. that kind of flowy amorphous form.
Ghost, is your body hidden on a boat somewhere? Two birds.
It is on one of the stalagmites that are in the sea. I was slain by demons.
Oh, demon sea.
All right.
Oh, fair.
What's your name?
I've forgotten. It's been so long since anyone's referred to me as my name. I think it started with an M.
Marrowmorn, I appreciate your spirit, and we'll move past that pun. But we're ghouls. We gotta look out for ourselves and what we're trying to do.
For
And
sure,
he's
I'm
like
just-
winking at you when he's saying we're ghouls.
Oh, absolutely. I just in case we happened upon it, and we saw it on the way, we could just wrench it up. Well, if it's not convenient for us.
We're just
That's
gonna
the only way I
find
do my community service.
We're just gonna take any old body we find on a stalagmite, huh?
All right, drink up. Let's. Who else is in the bar? Marrowmorn's mad now, trying to do a little bit.
You see two other human darkle who they clearly appear to be sailors, who are who are just like shoving whole roasted bats into their face, and they look at you all, and one of them says, "You all new here? I mean, the ghosts. You'll learn to ignore them. They're all just sad fucks. Name's Worm Song. This is Bone Snap."
Bone snap and worm saw.
Hello.
Yeah, we're new here. We're trying to find passage to Vandercool.
Oh yeah.
May Six Killer say, first good names here in a while. First good names. Yes, good names.
Thanks. Yeah. What are you all called?
Six Killer is Six Killer. Yes.
Oh, got it. That's a good name. I like that.
I'm Marrowmorn. She
Pretty
kind of
good.
winks at Bone Snap.
I'm Valka.
I mean, that's okay.
Yeah, I know. That's as good as it gets.
I'm Shock Rattle.
That's it. Hey, didn't your cousin date a shock rattle? Oh yeah, I think it didn't work out, but yeah. Real cool banner. It's got something with and he looks to you.
Oh yeah, no, it's kind of got the
With the skulls, and they're like, yeah. Oh, and I think there's like some red. Yeah, shock rattle. Cool. Well, I mean, yeah, we would offer. We normally make the run from Fretlock to Vandercool, but if you saw our beautiful ship, the Crimson Bloater outside, it's we had a run-in recently, so we're waiting for repairs.
That is a beautiful name, says Marrowmorn. You're waiting for repairs. How long will that take?
That guy doesn't like to come in very often. He usually comes in once a week, so probably a couple days. But people come in through here pretty frequently. It's it's the fastest way to go if you don't want to pass through all the other cities on the land side. So
Yeah. All right. I got an idea though. Bone Snap Worm Song. Give me a minute to consult with my friends because we would love to hire you for your services. Marrowmorn turns to them. Okay, there's a lot of ghosts here that look like sheets. I say we get them we tie them together. We make a sail out of them. We help them find their bodies on the way.
Then, well, Six Killer think help find bodies lose sails.
Yeah, that's a good point. Damn.
Also, maybe not work.
I mean, yeah. Again, this is brainstorming. There's no bad ideas in brainstorming. It's probably a really bad idea. Period. Rude, even one could say, based on faces.
Six Killer wonder how difficult magma is. Maybe build gondola. Gondola C? Faster than repair? Only 4?
Yeah, we.
Old boat? Maybe?
if you would like to build a boat, 40
Gondola
cubits
not
by
need
4.
sail.
Hey, Bone Snap, Worm Song. Supposing we were gonna go north here, well, kind of northeast to the Dragon Graveyard and then try to head west. Would that be able to get us kind of to Vandercool? Because I think there's some like sulfur mines along the way.
Well, if you go east to the Dragon Graveyard, by the way, don't recommend it. Real fucking annoying lich dragon that lives there with like all of his kobold minions. Not a great place. But you still have to cross the sea from there. I think there's a set of docks over there, but nothing spectacular. If you wanna come in, you have to go through the land side, and then you would have to go through the vermin-infested tunnels. You got to go through Grey Worm. You got to go through Flushbrook, and then you got to go through Darkon. It'll take you like a week. If you really, yeah.
No, we're kind of fucked either way then.
And as he says that, you actually see emerging from the fog, that's the eternal fog that's settled on the sea. You see a ship in good order that has, about a crew of 6. But it's a pretty small ship, but it, comes in, and you see a lizard folk Darkul accompanied with 5 other human Darkul and 1 additional person. A young woman who looks to be in her early 20s with short cropped brown hair, clearly a vampire, wearing these white robes with the red straps holding it all together. And they pull into the dock.
Marina? Is that Marina?
We recognize her, or is this a player situation? Like,
Willy, the player, might recognize who this is, but I think LuVon showed Valka the wanted picture of Penelope,
Oh shit.
and would recognize that this is in fact her.
Oh fuck, guys! I think that's Penelope. I'm not entirely sure, and if it is, it could be good or bad. I have no idea what to expect in this given situation.
oh,
But I don't
Right.
know. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe do we approach her, tell her about LuVon? Do we approach her, not tell her about LuVon? Do we approach her, tackle her, and then make her talk about LuVon?
I mean, he was trying to find her.
Yeah,
That's a vampire, isn't it?
that's not a good sign.
yes. A 6 killer say, pretend stupid unless brought up. So no speaking. No speaking. No.
Well, then she's not going to talk to us at all.
You don't know that.
No. Still talk. Make friend. Need boat.
Need boat. No. Yes, you're right. Okay, let's go. Marrowmorn sort of jingles a bag inside of her. Just jingles her backpack. Not gonna reach inside just to jingle the bag.
What? Why'd you go back?
Oh, so we can pay them money for the using the ship.
Oh. Goods and services. Yes.
Mhm.
Money.
Definitely. Yeah, you can throw some copper on the bar. And
Many thanks and new friends.
Yes, thank you, boys.
and for all of you who are drinking, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
It's not me.
Not me.
Bro.
We just ordered them and then didn't drink them.
You did really? You were the one who ordered them, Marrowmorn.
No, I won't pay
You
attention.
you can't just order the beer like I'll take that one and then you leave it for your friends to drink because
I'm cool like that.
It's a move. It's a flex.
Just go to drink and then toss it.
Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Can I get advantage because of my consistent work at proving that birds are really good drinkers?
Sure.
Okay. I just think it's a really great fact that by volume birds can drink a lot.
I definitely appreciate it.
Okay, well 17 non-natural 20 and yeah, non-natural 20.
So as you're drinking this, it because as you might imagine, undead people are immune to poison. So if they have a drink that is intended to get undead drunk, oh lord, does it do a number on the living. So you manage to not violently retch immediately, but you can tell that if you drink much more, like you're gonna have the spins.
Oh no!
It is powerful.
Straight to the worst part.
Love it.
Yep. 0 to 60. And it has you see almost this little sprinkling of lights kind of dash delightfully across your vision as almost like a mild hallucinatory effect.
The fuck was in that matcha Kahlua?
Tonight's episode sponsored by Matcha Kahlua. It's not great. I'm just warning you. It's really not.
I'm glad you told me. It saved me because that is something that I would want to try because I really love matcha.
I mean, we poured it over ice cream eventually, and it was okay, but I still don't recommend it simply because taking the shot of it meant that the rest of the night was in just it wasn't nice.
Yeah.
What's our game plan here?
So you see
Get
this
more brand sponsors.
Yeah. You see this ship pull up to the dock, and you see the lizard folk captain barking orders at the other 5, and that you see that they begin unloading crates onto the dock and start making their way towards the warehouse. And you see this very lovely young woman sort of glide off of the ship and will make her way into the tavern. He goes, "Oh, I think that was time for a drink." And you see she kind of sachets up to the bar and
Six Killer will hand her one of the drinks that is not being drunk, that was ordered anyway, and say, "For you, pretty lady."
"Oh, thank you. Well, I appreciate it. What was your name?"
Six Killer is Six Killer.
"Lovely to meet you. I'm Penelope.
Oh.
Sail here often?"
No. Just come through. In fact, need sailing further, but no boat around.
Well, yes, Captain Bloodtide out there did just bring me here, as well as her cargo. I do believe she has room for another job that she's looking for. I would definitely suggest speaking with her, but
Captain go out again, cross sea? Towards...
yes.
Where are we going?
Vandercool.
Vandercool. Towards Vandercool?
Yes, that's where we just came from, so I'm sure she's willing to do it for the right price.
Oh, many luck. Thank.
Don't mention it. She sort of lifts her drink to cheers you.
Marrowmorn lifts hers. Hello.
Valka's deep in his journal.
You're,
She gives a wave.
you're very pretty. Sorry, you never asked what mine was, but I'm also dead, so maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I'm just drunk. We can just leave it at that. Constitution check saving throw was.
Oh, yes, if you'd like to start drinking. And she says, and she, gives a very little sort of flirtatious wave. And she says, "I picked the right spot today."
Yes,
What was your name, my dear?
My friends call me Minnie.
Minnie. It's very nice to meet you.
Thank you. It's because my muscles are big.
Oh, it's an irony thing. Very nice. Like it.
It is. Right? 6. Six Killer doesn't like me stealing the girl. All right.
No, I mean, this Six Killer So, uh,
Well then, what
yeah,
brings you? What is? Or if you all are traveling to Vandercool, what brings you there? Small city.
Just looking for a little gift for friends.
Oh, that's lovely. Yes, they do have an absolutely wonderful merchant district there. You can some of the best artisans in all the Imperium.
oh, Six Killer excited.
Why were you there?
I'm an ambassador for Queen Magdalena, and so on very boring, very official business.
See. Not long till big day, huh?
Yes, quite in fact. I suppose if you all know about it, I suppose I'll be seeing you all there then. She kind of lifts her eyebrows.
Well, try very hard. Need a lot of business done, but certainly exciting. Yes.
Yes, it'll be shepherding in of a new era for vampires and ghouls alike, and what's not to like about that?
This sexy era.
It's not right. It looked like you had said you were thinking about something. Oh, okay.
I'm just watching patiently.
Sorry, yeah, Marrowmorn's eyes got really big when she said Queen Magdalena, and it's probably just like, calm down, like.
What was your Constitution saving throw, by the way?
Oh, it was a dirty 1 because I have a -1 con saving throw.
Oh yeah, you can definitely feel that, like at the back of your throat, like keeping it cool.
Is it the type of drunk where you're like gulping air because you think that'll somehow help? Like if I just get more oxygen in, that'll make me not throw up.
Oxygenate my blood more. I'll filter out the bad.
Humors and whatnot.
Yeah.
I hope my yellow bile isn't in flux. Yeah.
Yes. So is there anything else you would like to ask her before she is looking like she is going to maybe pick up her drink, and this kind of, you get the vibe that she's like kind of looking for an out.
Yeah.
Conversation is starting to
We've
die
never
down.
seen that before.
Penelope,
Oh,
we're looking at leaving pretty soon. Are you looking for any traveling partners? Where you headed lately?
Oh, well, I did just come from Vandercool, so I am headed to... I am actually headed out from the underground so I can, meet some contacts, gather some supplies, and coordinate decorations and catering for the whole big affair that's coming up. Yay!
Yeah, drat. Yeah, we're heading it the other way. Oh well. Maybe we'll cross paths another time.
Indeed.
Yes. Safe travels. Yes. See you later.
And yeah, she'll basically chug down the rest of her drink and set it down, and we'll head out.
Well,
That's fucked. She's gonna see LuVon.
yes.
Is that off?
Well, I don't. To be perfectly honest, I have no idea what kind of reaction she's gonna have. But I don't know if they'll be able to glean any kind of information out of LuVon, since he's up there in the crystal. I guess it's kind of pointless worrying about that now, though, because we can't exactly do anything about it. It's not like we can go out there and tackle her and stop her from going anywhere.
Could we?
No.
Pretty lady
Realistically,
loves a
what
bristle.
would we do?
No.
I don't think we get anywhere doing that.
No. Need get on ship. Go cross.
Mm-hmm.
Drink water.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh wait.
This plan.
I can undrunk myself. Hold on. Excuse, I can undrunk myself.
Oh, is that like a bod trick? I guess that makes sense.
It is. I just can't remember the spell. Hold on.
Is it when you just throw water on yourself?
Safe using spell, not undrunk.
All
Drunk
right.
spell casting.
Like unlock on that.
Drunken spell mastery.
Yes.
Oh,
the
no.
whole Jackie Chan movie would refit as
What
Spell.
wizards?
yeah with wizards. Actually, no. All right, copyright.
Yeah, write that down, please.
TM.
Wow.
Yeah. Shit. This is a green screen movie if I ever heard of it. Let's do it.
I like it. I will throw down to make this movie happen.
Oh,
Also-
we gotta find our way onto that ship.
Yeah.
We got like sailing and looting to do.
Loot. What loot?
Oh, the staff, right? We gotta go get that staff.
Okay.
Yeah, we I feel like we got what we needed. We got a ship. We saw a pretty lady. We drank some sort of mushroom soup.
Does this mean we're pirates now? Is
think
that
it
how that
does.
works? I think that math adds up.
It's when you steal on the water, right? Sulfur counts.
Yeah. Surely there's water in the sulfur somewhere. Yeah, I'm prepared
no.
I mean, it's a
to
liquid, yes.
I'm prepared to throw as much of Marrowmorn's our money at this ship to get us where we gotta be.
It's all money.
I love that term. Marrowmorn our money.
Let's go.
All right, let's go to the ship. And it's the pirate. It was Blood
Blood
Tide. Okay. A 6 killer will lead.
Good. Here's the money because I gave up that spell for my fancy spell.
Need water. Need water. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll be quiet. Thank you.
Let's
There's
find the
water and
captain.
Sulfur.
No.
As
Fart
you all
water.
as you all come out, you see you see Captain Bloodtide coming out of the administrative building and heading back towards the ship as the crew is getting off the last of the goods, last of the crates, and is loading them into the warehouse. So you can hail her down.
Mm-hmm. Excuse. Captain. Yes.
Yes. What can I do for you today?
How far am I looking down? They're the little lizard folk, Captain, right?
They're about 5 feet tall.
Okay, I mean that's 2 feet, so
Little.
that's pretty down, Captain. Okay. Yes. This six killer friends have question for Captain.
Oh sure, shoot.
When leaving back same way, six killer and friends need passage. Yes. Pay.
All right, yeah, I don't have anything on the docket, but yeah, sure, I can give you all right. It'll be See, she gives a look, thinking about it. As you can see, she's
Marrowmorn
giving.
tries to like put a hand on a hip and like push at her boobs, like yeah.
Six killer
Yeah.
will take a wing out and just kind of like, do the same thing, but just kind of cover as much as she can, like naturally, like.
And Snotrag will mimic them.
That's right,
Squad
little-
pose.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Velka's
One
just
foot
like
out.
shrinking in the background.
There's a view tax for you.
Well, we'll call it 200, and if we get attacked by anything, y'all are expected to fight. How's that sound? We'll be there in 8 hours. It's a bit of a journey.
If get attack, a six killer expect discount. Also, six killer service is not cheap.
Oh, you're a mercenary. Well, maybe I'll. If you're ever looking for work, I could always use another extra set of muscle on the ship here.
Consider. But first journey.
Well, we give me another 20 minutes to get the crew settled and get them a spot of something to eat. It's been a long day, and then the skin trader will be setting sail again. Then.
Oh, what a great name. It definitely doesn't sound dirty.
That's kind of the point.
Mm.
He gives
Don't.
you a wink.
Marrowmorn blinks back.
Oh. Good old
You're-
wonk, huh?
Your friend gonna be okay over there?
Many drink, yes. Many drink.
Yeah.
Sober soon enough, yes.
Alright, well, 8 hours will do it. It'll be a boat ride. Hopefully we don't get attacked.
If need time more rest, Six Keller understand, just get off ship.
Well, and she looks at Marrowmorn. Well, if you get sick, just make sure to get sick into the sea, not in the boat. Only request. Other than
Okay.
that,
Water and puke.
Only one stink from sea. Yes? Yes.
All right, we'll be right here. We'll see you in 20. Honey.
I thought you were gonna say I love you. So honey was on time.
I love drunk Marrowmorn. It's my favorite.
Is he right? Oh, I love you.
And,
Don't forget to pick up the kids.
Marrowmorn has built 3 separate wives with every hot lady that she's seen. And drunk Marrowmorn is just letting it out.
Oh, it's so good. And yeah, so you see that Captain Bloodtide and her crew head into Hardy Spirits. And you can see basically in through the windows into the tavern that they take a quick meal and come back out and pile onto the ship where you all are waiting. And you see that they very dutifully pull up the anchor, get the rows, and start heading back onto the not-so-open sea. As you all begin traveling, there is a current to the Sulphur Sea. You can tell that as you're heading towards Vandecool, there is, they are going against sort of the natural tide of this place. And with the fog and the millions of stalactites on the ceiling, there's a sort of pervasive, almost kind of acid rain from the sulfur that has drifted up from the fog and has clung to the stalactites and sort of drips back down onto you. That's like this sort of heavy mist, and it kind of burns your eyes a little bit as you all are continuing through. But yeah, it's
Google something. One moment.
And you see that, about every mile or so, there are these huge stalagmites that rise up out of the sea, and on them you see is a fairly large cage that contains a beetle that lights up, that sort of sheds light in the sort of the pervasive area, as almost these sort of kind of natural lighthouses. And you see the crew very deftly, as of with the practice of 10,000 times, manages to navigate through the sort of force of stalagmites that sort of creep up. And they get so close to the ship, and you can almost reach out and basically touch them.
Is there a body?
Make a perception check.
With any type of disadvantage?
Probably disadvantage.
Oh.
Got the
Joke's
beer
on you!
goggle song.
I just gotta. Okay, well, the second one wasn't a 20. But 13.
Looking around, it definitely looks like you can maybe make out one. Looks long dead.
That's a floater in my eye. Hold on.
In your
Is
eye or in the water?
In my eye. Is that a body?
Oh,
A skeleton, excuse me. It doesn't have meat.
I just Google searched my nictating membrane on my eyes. My second eyelid will protect me from this, so I can look.
Oh, okay.
You might have one too as a kobold.
Probably.
As a lizard, yeah.
A lizard,
As a,
yeah.
as
I
a
think they're
reptile,
good.
yeah, probably.
I mean, is that like a marine adaptation or?
I mean,
water
birds have it.
adaptation? So.
Yeah, water or air generally to help keep, because otherwise birds with their flying eyeballs
Yeah.
get so dry.
Snakes don't have eyelids.
They
but
don't.
Lizards do.
They don't even have
I mean-
vestigial ones.
No.
Oh.
I don't know. It's a weird thought. Like, do subterranean creatures do have eyelids?
Mhm.
So
Gotta protect
Maybe.
them from the dirt.
yeah.
Duh, dirt.
The dirt.
Six
Yes.
Killer, you said you were helping me.
Yes. Sorry. Six Killer, get on discussion about nictating membrane.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. Do I need to roll to see the body or?
I think, yeah, once Marrowmorn is like, wait, is that a body? And then you all can kind of like pile up and look, and yeah, you do in fact see, the remains of a skeleton piled up on one of these huge stalagmites.
Okay. How difficult would it be to grab?
You would have to jump off the boat and like hug onto the stalagmite, and then like, motion around. It would be a thing.
Six Killers say nope, and she's gonna do the funeral rites for the body at least.
It's good. I'm glad she said no, because Marrowmorn was like putting one leg up.
Oh no,
on the
as she
boat,
says no,
but, like,
she will
slipping
grab.
a bunch. Like,
Yeah, she will also grab Marrowmorn and say nope.
but
We're
it's
just
our
gonna
friend.
service.
It's
Yes.
our friend.
Do quick service. What friend name?
They don't even remember.
Exactly. Not friend.
That
Just-
feels wrong.
Just meet. No. How long?
All right, do the service.
Okay, I'm gonna do as quietly and softly a service to send the soul's body to a god. So what do I need to roll?
Pick one and pray.
Yeah, pick a god and pray. Hey, side note, that's still the rawest line that has ever been given to us in a Fire Emblem. And it was done by like the guy that's not even that great. Frederick is he's okay. Like you outgrow him very quickly in the game. But that line, pick a god and pray, is so raw. Love it.
It is.
Okay,
Thank
what do I
you,
have
Six
to
Killer.
Oh, you don't have to roll anything, but
Oh, I don't? Okay. I say a little prayer for him.
Thank you,
very
Six
nice.
Killer.
Marrowmorn, welcome.
Oh, petulant child, Marrowmorn.
Marrowmorn, take nap.
Okay. She goes to sleep on a pile of rope.
Sleep off the sadness.
And
that's
the
what I
drunk.
do.
Yeah.
And so, as you all continue on, eventually you all, not literally, but figuratively, run into a longboat that you can see etched onto the side in very lovely cursive. Reads Lightbringer, and you see a human Darkghoul on it who has on his longboat are stacks of these cages with these lantern beetles inside, and you can see as he pulls over to one of these stalagmites and hops out of the boat and onto it and changes the cage with this lantern beetle inside and takes the one off. You can see the cage off of there. You can see the beetle that in there is dead. And you see he hucks the carcass into the sulfur sea, which makes this bubbling, hissing sound, and hops back into the boat.
Brutal.
Continues onward.
That's just the way it goes down here.
Lightbringer. More like the Deathbringer.
Well, I, in literal sense, bring light, yes, but not kind. No.
No.
Wasteful.
Yeah, that's
Eat beetle.
just the way nature is sometimes. It's cruel for no reason.
Mm.
Still no monster though. I hope monster's okay.
I'm sure Monster's having a great time killing those gods, eating lichen.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so as you all get close to halfway across the sea, you see that off to the right, as you're gliding on these these yellow waters, you see the distant glow of a city off to your left, and just off to the right, you see that there is this clearly the largest stalagmite in this cavern. You see it's about a mile across and sort of rises up in this sort of cone shape. And you see that sparkling above it are just these thousands of sword-like crystals that sort of hang and drip down like a giant chandelier above it.
I'll
Cool.
take a picture of it with my iPhone.
Boop. New wallpaper.
It's very
Just
pretty.
wink at it.
It's definitely the Chandelier Island that you all were told about by Sigil.
Is Marrowmorn awake yet, or is she still sleeping? Or, you know what? On her pile of rope, she murmurs, "There's some stuff that keeps us looking like ghouls on that island. Sergio wants us to grab some more ghoul juice." Sorry. You can hear that.
Gold
I don't know
juice.
if I can jump over there, but
6 killer throw.
Snotbag looks back at you. Eyes
yeah.
open wide.
Have you y'all never seen Chandelier Island before? It's real beauty.
No.
Never seen it
Yes.
before.
could we make
What?
a stop there?
I mean, how long of a stop? They generally don't like people on the island. You know, it's like a real sacred temple situation.
Oh. 1 moment. She will kick Marrowmorn awake. Not hard. I'm just waking you up.
Where do you kick me? Sorry, no, it's fine.
In your thigh? I don't know. Your foot?
Okay.
Not your head.
Oh my god. Okay, what's happening? Where are we? Why am I on rope? Who put me here?
This choice Marrowmorn make. Look. Yes, look.
Is that the place?
Yes.
Is that the place with the juice?
Yeah. Yes.
Are we trying to get it now? Or maybe when we have a little beetle. If we can find.
Well,
As we're like sailing past it.
This 6. This not 6 killer plan. Come back. Yes.
Yeah. Let's get the other thing first. You're right. It's the big thing. The big thing we need. I thank you. Obviously, I think something happened after that drink. I don't need to know.
No. All good. Sight see later. I'm so sorry. Sight see later. Yes.
All right. Yeah, I don't think we have anything on the agenda for another couple days. So if I don't know however long you all are planning on spending at Vandical, I mean, we can. If you get a permit, we can head to Chandelier Island on the way back.
Okay. We're gonna get a permit.
Real big on paperwork in the Imperium. It's kind of a pain, but you know, I guess.
Not much else do. Yes.
And yeah, so you all can continue onwards, and eventually, you do all come to this. So flip through pages. You do all come to this glowing city that is perched at the edge of the Sulphur Sea, where directly on the ocean front, you see these enormous manor houses that are made to look within this very sort of Roman architecture. with the sort of mismatch of stone and statues sort of collected and assembled here to make these very, very lavish mansions. Also along the docks on this eastern side of the city, you can see that there are these enormous barges where you can you first hear and then eventually see as you pull up to a dock, there are just parties that are happening. People there, you hear lots of music. You see that people are feasting and drinking, and it's hard to make out exactly who you see, but one figure that you can see in particular stands out above the rest in a very literal way, in that they are 12 feet tall and this huge sort of bloated naked bodies of one of these ghouls, who you can see is almost like a Darkul Bacchus, sort of.
I have a character I'm thinking about. I'm gonna link in chat just because I can.
Well, damn.
Yeah, and eventually Captain Bloodtide pulls in through the docks, throws down the anchors, and she says, and immediately you see one of the dock workers comes up, clipboard in hand, quill posed, and says, "Ah, back so soon, Captain Bloodtide. Good to see you. What are you bringing?" And she says, "Oh, just bringing some passengers across the sea. Here they are." And this individual looks at all of you. This sort of probably a drow in their previous life before they passed through the curtain. And what is your matter of business here in the city of Vandercool? Anyway, it's very expectantly. No.
Sightseeing it, shopping. Sorry, we're shopping. I was, I couldn't find the words. I got choked up. Lots of beautiful trays you have here, and wares. So.
Okay.
So
we will need a
wedding
shopping
gifts.
permit. Wedding
Oh.
gifts. All right. So shopping permits noted. And what are each of your names?
I'm Minnie.
Minnie. Okay.
This 5 killer.
5 killer. I see. Okay. You there?
See you, Willy.
Short one?
Shock rattle.
Shock rattle. Yes. Okay. And you?
Fuji.
Fuji. All right. And very good. And how long do you expect to be staying here in the Pure City?
Only 2 days, 1 night, hopefully. If get ship out, that biggest hurdle. Not
I
many
see.
ships.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm sorry, Minnie's what my friends call me. You can call me Bone Smile.
Bone smile. Minnie Bone smile. I would love for you all to make deception checks.
All right. All right.
What if they were? Is it deception, performance? Does it matter?
Deception or performance?
Oh, seduction. You just
Well, I got
you
an
throw them all
18.
out there.
I got a 27.
A 15.
Just beaming today.
Yeah, I got a 15 as well. So
We all want to be different people, clearly. Jen said to her friends on this show, not in character, not about our characters.
tabletop RPGs are all about wish fulfillment. And
Yeah.
sometimes you wish you were exactly the same character but different.
Well, you all had cool names before, and I wanted to be included with the cool names, and this is my cool name.
That's
Your
true.
name's always been cool. Shock Rattle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet,
You found that name, Shock Rattle.
We need to stop.
and he says, yes, Minnie, Bone Smile, it was?
Bone Smile. Yes.
Lovely, lovely name. And is there anyone in the city who could vouch for you all? Do you have your imperial citizens paperwork?
Oh.
As a member of the Ebon Star, would I have fake documentation or no?
I would say you would probably have fake. You would probably have like the fake passport.
For all of us?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's time to. Well,
No, Six Killer, so sorry. This mercenary band just get in big fight. Back in, what was the city we were in?
Marrowmorn's just playing with pens behind everybody.
What was the city where we stole the beetle?
That was in the Pit of All Flesh.
Pit of all flesh.
Okay.
In
A name you would easily forget.
I just hear so much of them these days. I'm so sorry. You know,
So many
as a flight
pits.
attendant, I hear so many
Oh,
cities that they just
sorry.
they all go together.
That's fair. That's fair.
This is
Pit
the
of all
pit
flesh,
of
Minneapolis. You know. Sorry.
Greybone. Yeah.
Ooh.
And so he will. So I take it you all are not imperial citizens.
No. I'm kind of more of a hermit.
Yeah, they said we could go wander around before we were recruited, if you will, initiated, etc.
Uh-huh. And you see, flips through a couple sheets on his clipboard. Have you all recently been to the Pit of All Flesh?
Pit of, what's that?
The what? There's so many pits that we run into these days.
Pit of
I
all
think that-
old nails. Pit of
The
all
pit-
blood.
The Pit of all old men, like that one.
Pit
was
of
not
all
fun.
arms.
That one was bad.
Yeah, it was very stinky. And I mean, stinky in a good way.
Why? What's with the Pit of all flesh? Should we? It's a can't miss, right?
Well, if you're into that sort of thing, brawling and fighting. And you see they kind of purse their lips a little bit and write something down.
Sorry, we came from Fretlock, if that's what you're really asking too. So.
Oh, Fretlock, very good, very good. Excellent. And do you? I will have to search your bags quickly before I will allow you into the city. But is there anything that you would like to declare before I begin searching?
Like seeds.
Like magic items.
Oh. What a cool dungeon master question.
Sage, I don't even know what's in my own pockets. I don't know what's in Six Killers. Like you're asking. I have not had to go to TSA for like 5 years now, so I don't know what you're asking for. I just bring whatever I want through.
The privilege
Sorry.
just rolling off you.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, everybody.
I'm
That
not
flight attendant
familiar.
privilege.
I'm not familiar with this sort of thing. What does declaring mean?
Yeah.
Like we just hold it and say what it is.
Declare. Six killer declare sword.
Yes.
Sword.
Sword.
Well,
Backpack.
there are certain forbidden items within the city. Naturally, this being one of the most prominent cities in the Imperium. And if you are forthright with your items, they will be held in a locker in which you can access them afterwards. If I find contraband, then I will just take it, and you will not get it back.
Like cheese? Take cheese?
What's contraband here?
Yeah, like again, I'm not really into this whole like society thing. What's contraband?
And he lets out this long, heavy sigh, like, I can't believe I have to give this speech every single time.
The whole list. What's the whole
Is there
list?
not a sign you can tap somewhere? Like, is this job security to you? I'm sorry, I'm just asking for you. I feel like your throat's parched from repeating yourself so much.
Group holding line up? Line
Yes.
forming?
Is there a line?
Hmm?
Are there other people here?
It's just us.
So
What
he
if
will
we-
say...
I don't get that gesture.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
It is broad dark light. I don't think it's that bright.
So things such as holy water, ghoulbane oil, magic items,
I mean, yeah, I've got a magic dulcimer. Is that technically a magic item? It's more of like entertainment, really. You know, I consider myself a little bit of a performer, but nobody really likes it. You know what I mean?
That allowed because business item allowed on. You can always bring musical instruments onto the plane, guys. You don't have to check them. You can bring them on.
And then you can be banjo guy.
if you would like to get a pass on this check, I could be amenable to such a thing.
Oh, bribe, yes.
Yeah, Marrowmorn starts pull, and just kind of like puts a hand on the table. I understand, and like slowly pulls the hand away. She was thinking maybe they would cover her hand and the money would just pass easily.
Yeah. He gets what you're. He's picking up what you're putting down.
I don't know.
In both a literal and figurative sense.
5 GP? I don't. Bribing rates. I've seen.
Make a for bribing rates. I guess a
good guesstimate.
I think what she's
an
5 GP
insight,
and a
like
bit of your shoulder,
a charisma-based insight check.
just a little bit. Come on, Sage, his shoulder. Come on.
22.
That's gotta help. Hey,
The shoulder. It's all the shoulder.
it is the
It's
shoulder.
all the shoulder. So you would by looking at this man's uniform, very nice. This city, incredibly nice. The going rate for a bribe is probably like 100 gold pieces.
Oh, that's worth it.
I mean,
You can't even do that like classily.
do I need to show ankles?
Just like,
Oh wait, no, because we've got some platinums. That's still.
we do have plat.
Yeah.
So that'd be what, like 10
There-
pieces
it's-
of plat?
Can you
Yeah.
say that we had one electrum so we can just get rid of that anyway? That doesn't count.
I'm pretty sure you all had some electrum.
Okay.
See, that's not real money. That has no value. Just give him that.
Yep. Hands that over plus the 5.
Electrum doesn't mean anything. I'm sorry.
And he makes some quick notes on his paperwork and goes, looks like everything is in order. Well then, Captain Bloodtide, good to see you again. And for the rest of you all, welcome to the pure city of Vandecool. I hope you enjoy your stay here.
Thank
I'm having
you.
a great time already.
Thank you.
He never wants to see us again.
Well,
Get
I'm
away
sure
with
he
a lot if
does.
you're rich.
I'm glad we spent so long at this gentleman's booth. Gentle persons.
Six Killer
Life-saving.
glad not have show ankle.
Is that the most private Kenku anatomy?
No, 6 Killer not flexible. Have get foot on table.
Donk. All right. Well, I actually want to see this next time. Okay, so yeah, we hustle butt.
Hustle butt. All right, so what is the plan here? What are you, you know that you all are supposed, that Moretto Lichmark has a manor house here in the city. You know that he is in possession of the staff of the Underworld, according to your map.
I know he has a stupid name.
You know that Gahib had told you that he has agents in the city of anyone with wearing the sigil of like three skulls arranged in like a triangle fashion, that they are connected to him. What is the plan here?
Can we
Is there-
look for? I would say look for people with a sigil.
Yeah, they'd probably be able to show us where the mana is and maybe even like what to expect inside.
Yeah, if they have any insight.
There's
That
probably
would
also a
cut down
map.
on reconnaissance.
Yeah, there's probably also a map in town, and like there's big empty spots where the rich people's homes actually are, so we can.
You
figure
think
out
they
it's
have
one of
like
those.
a mall directory of their city?
No, that's what I'm saying. They're in the places that are unmarked because they don't want people to know where they
Oh.
live.
Mm.
What I'm
That's how the
gonna
military works. So
You're right.
I'm gonna put my hood up and stay a little bit more inconspicuous and possibly invisible while we are trying to find out more information in case I need to go and run off and grab something, so to speak.
For sure, for sure. All right. So you all can head into. So the area that you're immediately in right here is the docks. It's at the sort of southeastern portion of the city, and like little at the bottom right of the city. And you can see that they, starting at the bottom right and extend all the way to the top right of the city. You see that there are these boathouses and private moorings that are connected to these very large and very spectacular sort of manor houses. You see that the city here is completely encircled by a very tall, very thick stone wall. That the that dear bureaucrat will lead you into through the gate after taking your after filling out custom forms for you. And so as you head into sort of the city proper, you see immediately here in the docks lots of warehouse buildings. You see that there is another building that reads like administrative. Like an administrative building that you see that he heads into. And then as you sort of can begin moving out of this immediate dock area, you see that off to your left, you see the sort of walled-in portion contained within the city that reads, on a sign above a gate that reads, Fleshling's Quarter. And then, as you all can head further into the city, let's see. So do you all want to try and look for Lichmark's manor house first, or?
I guess we could take a stroll, see if we can find it. If there's anyone that just happens to also be looking at it, maybe.
Happens.
Yeah, it would happen if we found someone else who was looking at, coincidence.
As you all are going through the city, make perception checks for me.
Okay. Plus
That's a 6.
25.
Damn.
14.
Valka found a cool rock. Where is it?
There's garbage over here. It's
Guys,
What is that? The young Pope's face?
come look at the garbage.
Look at this
Guys.
rock. It's got this fucking goo on the bottom of it.
Guys, this is
It's
incredible.
wicked sticky. And-
wicked sticky.
Look, it's sticky. Touch it.
oh, look, it forms a web between your fingers.
I got a 13. Also, please tell me we have hand sanitizer for you.
And what did you get, Marrowmorn? Sorry, I didn't hear.
14.
Nice. Okay. So, as you all are continuing through the city, you all can hear some different snippets of conversation. Valka, what you hear as you're picking through some wicked sticky garbage, you hear a couple of. You see that there are a couple of ghouls who are just barely dressed in these just rags, who are also basically picking through garbage, and they kind of hiss at you as they see you, and they sort of scatter off to like one like a little bit further away from you, but you can just hear that they hear that the Beggar King still lives outside of the city somewhere and is looking to unify all the beggar ghouls of the city.
Beggar ghouls.
Oh, I remember.
Six Killer. What do you think would catch sort of like what would be like something that would catch like Six Killer's attention that she would make her want to pay attention?
Someone as large as her or something that is shiny.
So you see this this Duchess, and she ornamenting her hair. You can see these fantastic array of like rubies and sapphires that have been fashioned into this tiara, and you hear that that she says that there's going to be a ceremony at the Bone Cathedral tomorrow at the sound of the 5th gong, where the High Priest of Vardsane is going to make a special sacrifice to the Hunger God.
Didn't say who. The what? She'll relay that.
Bone Cathedral. It sounds amazing, but also very bad for us.
How are the acoustics in a bone cathedral?
It's funny,
Like
actually.
a xylophone!
I was just gonna.
Depends on how old it is and if there's any marrow inside.
I can't even get out you on the pun. I'm thinking about spooky, scary skeletons, but like as a church mix. I think that's really good. We should look into that.
Church.
Yeah.
Do you think that's like sort of like the beginning for the wedding? Like down in the Bone Cathedral, we have a little sacrifice, and then up at the wedding, we have a bunch of sacrifices.
That's a hell of a bachelor party.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Especially in the Bone Cathedral.
Ayo.
Do you want to?
Oops, my internet went out. Thank God. Oh, didn't hear it.
Bone Cathedral.
So, do we have to stop this too? Should we split up?
I mean, we could.
Go see it quickly. I mean, tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, though.
If we're gonna like do two things and split up, I guess between the two of us, it'd probably be easier for like me and Snotrag to go get the staff, and then you and Marrowmorn to go see what's up with the Bone Cathedral. If we were gonna do that.
Six killer think wait for now. Find contact in city.
It's probably the right idea.
But remember, Bone Cathedral.
Marrowmorn, you see a couple of priests who you recognize as wearing the robes of Vardsane, of the Hunger God. The sort of these black robes with these sort of like twisting worm Ouroboros sigils on them. And you hear them talking about Simbrai, the high priest of the White City, who they are just absolutely in shock that Simbrai experiences absolutely no hunger. And they just are in complete shock that that is possible.
Interesting. I know what experiences no hunger. A shade. Sorry, that's not necessarily a one-to-one, but
And Snotrag, you notice someone that you know. you notice a Darkle woman with sort of auburn hair that's been kind of short, and you recognize her bone armor. You know this to be Stella.
That's. I don't want to make a scene.
And with that is where we are going to end this evening.
What?
Is Marcus coming back? Or really?
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Take off the hood.
Oh.
Yes, that is right. Next week and the following week, Megan, of the editor at Kobold Press, will be rejoining and reprising her role as Stella, our Darkle artificer, who had helped you all previously on your heist. And so that's very exciting.
We also left under a pile of rubble, but she was telling us to go when
They told us to leave. They told us to leave.
You did what?
We have a lot to discuss.
we were
going.
going to go back for her.
A lot of things happened.
We were gonna go back for her.
We just have a trail, and you shall know us by the
Stop
trail of the dead. Like,
Yeah.
okay. Like,
She obviously got an Uber home. I don't know why everyone's so upset.
she's a dark cool. She got a goober home.
All right, and with that, we're going.
Sorry.
Willy, you want to
I'll
start?
throw myself away. Thank you.
We need to step it up. Megan's coming back. Stella's back. We have to bring it back up, guys. Serious. So excited.
Stella's back.
Love her.
Back
Again. I know you were gonna do that. Tell your friends.
Oh, brilliant. So, yes, thank you all for tuning in this week. This has been an excellent time. I'm definitely excited to have Megan Markle back here for our next two sessions, for episode 9 and 10, 10 part 1. And let's see here. Let's take a look at ye old calendar. So let's see. So let's see. We're off from Rhyme next week, but next Friday we will be here, same time, same groovy place at 6 p.m. PST at our wonderful channel. And then, yeah, is there anything else you guys are up to or doing or want to talk about?
Working.
My game got announced on Monday that I've been working
Yeah!
on for a few years.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you're yep, cookie crisp. If you're a fan of Transformers or Pokemon Go, wait for Transformers Heavy Metal. So
Love
that's the ad right there. I work at Very Very Spaceship in Seattle. And we've been working with Niantic and Hasbro. And you can look that up online, or you can find out more information. Sign up to get transmissions from Wheeljack Bumblebee about the game at TF Metal on Twitter, or TransformersHeavyMetal.com, all one word. Yeah. So, and looking forward to having you all play with some of your favorite Autobots and your favorite Decepticons. So.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Are you gonna have all the Transformers, including the gay ones?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay, I will have to play to see if the gay Transformers are in.
Yeah, yours, employee name. So.
Next week, this is the first place this is being announced, but next week, the first episode of Poison of Prophecy will be airing. That will be a very special episode where we'll meet one of the main cast, and it will feature a special guest voice on top of all that.
This is not our normal sign off, but
No.
I'll say in addition to finishing up Coyote and Crow, our Star Trek game is back, and Jen watches it all the time, which is really nice. Thank you again, Jen. But if you like Star Trek and you want to see a bunch of people have a lot of fun, you can catch us on Gamers Table, where it's every 2 weeks. We have a really fun game.
Woo! Hell yes. All right. This has been a great time, and I have been your storyteller this evening, Sage.
And I've been the Willy Boo at the Willy Boo. Fun posting online and taking a goober home.
On
Yeah.
time.
On time. Nice. Yeah. I'll see you next week. Yeah.
And I'm Riana. I'm DIY Ferret on like everything. Thank you everyone for watching. It always really brightens my week to know that not only am I playing with friends, but that people enjoy it. If at least half as much as I do, because keep coming back. So thank you all.
And I'm Matt. You can find me on Twitter at KintaroTPC and the podcast at The Crodex. And again, episode 1 will be next week, Thursday. I believe I have it scheduled. Yes, Thursday. Yeah, so that'll be pretty exciting. We're starting a new adventure in the Ryutama game system, which is pretty unique. I'm the GM and a special GM character called the Ryujin. See if you can spot me.
Like, where's Waldo? No. And I've been Jen Vaughn. You can find me at the Jenya on Twitter and Instagram. You can also follow Very Very Spaceship, my video game company, where I'm the narrative designer of VV Spaceship on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks also for letting me talk about Transformers. I know they did not sponsor this show, but I'll try to do a Rising Hunger Transformers crossover at some point.
I mean,
so
Undead robots!
neither did Matcha Kahlua, but we're gonna
yeah, but
keep
here we
plugging
are.
it.
Yeah, maybe I can make the Transformers drink that instead of Energon. Energon Kahlua. There we go. Boom.
Ooh.
Make a
Perfect.
Energon drink. That sounds fun. Oh, one more thing before we sign off. I feel like I should say I actually really like all the puns that we do in this game. I think they're very funny and they're great. And I'm really happy with both of you.
It's the best. It's my favorite gag, though. It's like
Yeah,
making you mad or
'cause
making you end the show.
Yeah,
so.
and that's the thing about comedy is half of comedy is lying. So this has been me lying, guys.
Dirty, filthy liars. And with that, you know what you all should do until next time. Feast away! All right. And I'm gonna try and do a raid thing. Let's see if I can do it.
Yeah.
Raid.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's cool is when I show you the bottom of a skull. Sorry.
Wow.
Check out my skull hole. Nobody said anything. Like.
Skull.